Good morning, community members, or whatever time of day it may be when you open today's newsletter. I am thrilled to be coming to you by video today to launch the Center's We're Here For You storytelling project. So beginning today, October 7th, and for the next 6 weeks through Wednesday, November 12th, we're going to be bringing you video highlights of exactly how the Center is here for you, how we are here for our community in support of our mission, creating vibrant community by helping LGBTQ people along their way. And over these next 6 weeks, you're going to get to peek behind the curtain and hear more intimately about the work we are doing. You're going to hear about the community food bank at the Center and how we have stepped up during this time of crisis when so many people in our community need food. We're here to provide that. You're going to get to hear from Dr. Jill Hingston and therapist in our behavioral health clinic about how we have stepped up to make sure that people's mental and behavioral health are steady during a time when so many things are uncertain. You're going to hear about the expansion of that same clinic. So when pandemic protocols are lightened, our doors will be open to a beautiful 2,800 square foot behavioral health clinic, including 2 group therapy rooms, so that we can expand our services to meet our community's behavioral health needs. You're going to hear about our social caring and pandemic programming and how we've stepped up to make sure people in our community have ways to connect with other people at a time when they're asked to stay home and to create physical distance. We're creating connection points virtually and in so many ways to make sure people feel part of community. You're going to hear from me in greater detail about our focus on building and sustaining vibrant community, because we understand that connection points are where the magic happens, and that's where community is created, and that's what sustains us during these challenging times. And you're going to hear about our work in the Eastern Coachella Valley and how we're grooming leaders to do the work there because it's so important that we continue to give focus in a part of the valley that doesn't have the same privileges that the western part of the valley may enjoy. And I'm thrilled today to announce that to better represent our work across the Coachella Valley, the Center is changing our web address. So we have been thecenterps.org for years, but it's time that we change even where we can be found online to better represent our scope of work across the Coachella Valley. So we can now be found at thecentercv.org. So while it might be a minor change, it speaks volumes about where our focus is. Our focus remains across the valley. We've got a home in the McDonald Wright Building in Palm Springs, but our work stretches across the valley. And we believe the web address, thecentercv.org, better represents the scope of our work. I'm also thrilled to announce that we've changed the legal name of our organization. We are now the LGBTQ Community Center of the Desert. And why add the Q, some people have asked? It's because more and more people in our community are identifying as queer, both in gender and in sexuality and in politics. And so we want to make sure that those that identify as queer know that they have a home here at the Center. So we are the LGBTQ Community Center of the Desert, and we can be found at www.thecentercv.org. And we are also, across our organization, doing anti-racism training because we want to make sure that Black and Indigenous people of color know that they are seen by the Center, know that they are valued by the Center, and know that they can feel home at the Center because we are an anti-racist organization and that Black lives matter. And so we are doing this training over the next 11 months. We've started in September. Our staff and our board of directors each going through intensive anti-racism training so that we can make sure that those most vulnerable and most marginalized in our community feel valued by their LGBTQ community center, because we understand our intersectionality and we want to make sure that what we do at the very core is to be able to stand behind you, to stand alongside you, and to speak up with you whenever times like this are so very challenging. So I look forward to coming to you every week through many different voices representing our work, through many different programs, to let you know that we are here for you. And I ask, when you get these videos in your inbox or when you see them on social media, please share them, because we want to let people across our communities know that we're here for you. So thanks for standing with us as we continue to do this important work of creating vibrant community by helping LGBTQ people along their way. Have a great day. Thanks so much.